back. It is time for monthly favorites. I'm actually doing one like 2 months in a row. Yay. Anyway, this is going to be relatively short and sweet. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So first of all, I want to talk about, I know last month I was talking about how I was switching around, doing all different kinds of foundations. I really didn't have a favorite foundation. Not so this month. This month, I have been using only, unless I've been using a different foundation specifically for tutorial. The only foundation I have been using is the new Ulta Demi-Matte Foundation, Broad Spectrum SPF 20, and this one is in, it doesn't, I think it's in Classic Ivory. Oh wow, it doesn't have the, I picked up the lightest one, which I think is Classic Ivory, and of course it does not have the name on it. I love this foundation. It comes with a pump. I showed this in one of my hauls. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I didn't think I was gonna like it at first because I couldn't really, it's a very thick consistency and very hard to blend out. So I kind of had to experiment with this, but once I figured out the best way to apply it, I have been wearing nothing but this foundation. And the way I like to apply that, I find that I need something as a primer. I need something, because it is such a thick consistency, I like something that is going to be creamy and moisturizing and really help make my foundation go on easier. That makes sense, right? So I've been using two different bases with it. I've been using my CoverGirl BB Cream, which is really just a tinted moisturizer plus sunscreen, and this is in Fair to Light. I've been using this, or I've been using my Wet n Wild CoverAll Primer. I like this foundation. I don't think it is necessarily the magic potion that it claims to be. I do, however, feel like this primer helps some of my thicker foundations go on smoother and blend in a lot easier than they would with some of my other primers. So these with this, good stuff. And then to apply those, I've been using my Fake Beauty blender. I really like this. I have several of them. These are, I got at TJ Maxx, I think, and I think they're called Revolve or Revolution. I don't remember the brand, but it's just a little beauty sponge, but I just, you know, dab it on with that, blend it out, and it is awesome. So I have been using the crap out of that. For lips this month, let's move on to some lips. Whereas last month I was mainly just doing the dark vampy lip, and I know I swatched out 4 of them. This month I have been doing the like nude lip with a little bit of a darker lip liner under it to get kind of that ombre effect. And I have been wearing that a whole bunch this month. And the 3 lipsticks that I've been really wearing kind of all look the same. I have been wearing Maybelline, this is from the nudes. This is called Cinnamon, which is really pretty. It's a very brown nude, but really, really pretty, really light. And then from the Rebel Blooms, I've been wearing Barely Bloomed a whole bunch, which is this one. It's a little bit more on the peachy side. And then, of course, you know, it's not a monthly favorite if I don't mention a soft matte lip cream. And I've been wearing Stockholm, which is this one right here, which is kind of like a little bit more on the pinky side, I would guess is how you call it. But I've been wearing those 3 a lot, and I have been pairing them with my NYX lip liner in Nutmeg, which is just a really pretty kind of brownish, kind of rusty brown. So yeah, so those have been my favorite lip colors this month. And staying with lips, those of you who watch my videos know that I love the Easy Liner for Lips by Jordana. And they have like 6 or 7 shades out, but I was in Walgreens the other day and, oh, hi Josie. I was in Walgreens the other day and I realized they came out with 3 new shades, and I'm really, really liking these. The first one is called Pink Love, which is just a really pretty, wearable kind of neutrally pink color. And then we have Plush Plum, which is what I'm wearing today, underneath my lip color, which is by Rimmel. And then the last one is called Rose Crush, which is a really pretty kind of peachy pink. So love all of those as well. I've been using these kind of, I only had for about a week, but I've been using them a whole bunch. And those are awesome. All right, the last things we're going to talk about this month are actually brow products. And I have 3 brow products that I want to talk about, which is weird because I'm not, I usually don't talk a lot about brows. I don't show y'all how I do my brows, but there have been a bunch of new products that have come out that I'm really, really liking. And the first one is the Salon Perfect Brow Defining Powder in Universal Brown. And this stuff is so awesome. It is, I know I mentioned this, I think, in my haul video. It is so hard to find good, cool toned, not overly reddish brow products in the drugstore. These are fantastic. I use both of these every day. I use the darker one towards the tail of my brow, and I use the lighter powder to kind of fill in towards the, the top and the inner portion. Love this stuff. It is absolutely fantastic, and it is like $3.50. Yeah. So if you are looking for a good brow powder, go try the Salon Perfect. I got mine at Walmart. And then also, I mentioned this in my haul as well, my most recent haul. NYX came out with a new micro brow pencils, and I have mine, and these are $10, and I have mine in brunette, and which is just a really pretty cool toned brown, just right there. And all I do is I use this just to fill in the tail of my brows. I'm not, like I said, I'm not big into like really getting crazy brows. I just kind of fill them in and define just a little bit. So I've been using that right there. Love, love, love that stuff. And then also Wet n Wild has come out with new brow pencils, and I picked up a couple because I was just curious. They got these, I think they were 2 for $3, and they're just called the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Pencil, and they make it really easy. Those are my cats running around in the background. They make it really easy because they have one for brunettes and one for blondes and one for redheads, so it makes it easier to pick out the color that's going to work best for you. But I picked up 2. I got the one for blondes, and then I got the one for brunettes. And this is the color for blondes, and this is the one for brunettes. So again, this one I guess is slightly on the warmer tone, but this one is very cool tone. Again, great. And these are very creamy. They're very creamy and very emollient, and I didn't know if they were going to last all day. Now, if you have oily skin, these might not last on you. I have dry combo normal skin depending on what the weather's doing outside. So I just did this the same way. Again, they're very creamy. You sharpen them so it's not a twist up. And just the outer portion of my brows, I used the blonde a little bit on the inner portion, set it with powder, and it lasted all day. And it's like a $1.50 product. So really, really impressed with these. So apparently I've been really liking brows lately. But anyway, those are my favorites this month. So just kind of short and sweet. Let me know what your favorites are. What have you been using the crap out of? Because I'm curious and I want to know, like a creepy stalker. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.